Hello, welcome everyone. This is going to be a great video because I think this is my best estate sale haul I've done yet. We're walking up to the estate sale. There was lots of cars parked. This is the house. It looks so beautiful with all the brick. It looked like a 90s house, and I personally love that time era for houses. And here's inside. I didn't film the whole lot because I didn't want to film people, but this room was empty. It had Christmas stuff in it. This is pretty, that mirror and table.
It
And
looks
you see
really
that
nice
easel? I
and nice
wanted to buy it, but
quality.
I think it was 50. So if I do go on half off day, I'll maybe get it. And this, I'm considering this table, might also come back for it. Tell me, should I come back for this table? Please, I need to know. And there was a lot of good things here. I can't wait to show you. Here's the dining room. Beautiful things. And here's just a little video of everything that I picked up and took home from the estate sale, and just kind of like an overview of it. And then I'm going to do a haul right after this to kind of show the items more in depth. But yeah, I got a lot of really great brass things, some unique art pieces, big tray. I really love these things. It's going to be hard for me to list them. But there it is. Hi everybody, we have an estate sale haul today. My parents went along with me. They've been enjoying the estate sales. They're really fun because you can get some items that might not make it to the thrift store. They're a little more fancy, higher end, so that's cool. So I did get some of those, and then I got some really cool, just regular things. So first up, I got this jewelry box. I didn't realize that it was a music box. I haven't tested it yet. I probably won't do that on camera. Woo! But it's a pretty jewelry box. I picked it up because it kind of looks like a Florentine style to me. Oh, there it goes. Okay, looks like it is working. Really nice quality. I did notice on it this right here. I don't know if like something was there and it was missing. Maybe that's where the key went, but oh, you know what? That's where wait, I was about to say that's where you wind it, but this is where you wind it. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe that was like supposed to be where the key went or how you opened it or something, but it's really pretty. I don't have a jewelry box like this yet in my shop, so I think it's cool. I really like the red tulips. Really, really, really cute. Has a nice sheen to it, right? Okay, it was listed for $8. I think collectively I spent, I brought $100 cash, and I think I spent like all 100. So I'm gonna say I bought everything today for 100. Some stuff were marked, some things were not. She kind of gave me a better price at the end anyways. There was some cool brass items that I definitely picked up. I did skip out on some. I just couldn't buy everything, you know what I mean? There was a really cool, I didn't film it, I wish I did. Very huge brass, what are those, like, I want to call them milk jugs, but they're not. They're like, it was maybe 2 feet by like 1.5 feet. It was really big, really heavy, solid brass, and maybe some copper in there. It looked really big and heavy. It was listed for, I mean, it was priced at 40. I was thinking about it. I might go back tomorrow on half off day and get some things that I will mention later. If that's there, I'll think about that, getting that one again. I'm just getting a little nervous about shipping big things on Etsy. I get messages whenever I have an item that ships in a big box about the shipping price. So I'm kind of like, I don't even know if I want to pick up big items at this point. I would like to offer them because they are cool. I know there's a buyer out there, but I also don't like scaring people with like shipping prices. If an item has to ship in a box that's bigger than like 2 feet by 2 feet, the shipping is usually like 100 or more. That's just the USPS calculated shipping. So that's why I'm like thinking, you know, really considering big pieces. Do I want to pick these up or not? I also am considering maybe listing big pieces not on Etsy and like opening a Cherish account or a Cherish like seller account and selling some items that would cost more to ship and are just more expensive on that platform. Just thoughts right now. Okay, so these would be definitely something on Etsy, even though they are heavy. Since they're in a smaller box, the shipping will not be $100, fortunately. They didn't have a price. Some of the stuff had tape, but no price. Like, they didn't get to pricing it yet. But it's the Thinking Man. I really like him. He's so cool. I think he's very interesting on a bookshelf. I kind of want to keep him for myself, but we'll see. I probably will list. I can't keep everything, right? Okay. I got another set of bookends. We all know these ones. They're always on the internet, right? They do have a lot of candle wax on them, so I gotta clean them up. They must have been close to a candle at one point. They had a $20 price tag on them. But they're just the typical nice brass duck bookends. I pass on these a lot on estate sales just because there's a lot of them on the internet. There's a lot of competition for people to buy these from others. So I do pass on these bookends a lot, but I did pick them up today. My mom was, she grabbed them. She's like, do you want these? I'm like, sure. So we got them. And then this item I'm really excited about because it mixes brass with a natural stone. I'm not sure what this stone is, but it definitely has a lovely purple color with a lot of veining. It's a globe. It goes in its brass base. Super cool. I'm excited to sell this one. Okay, I was also happy to get these. These are, you know, your typical, this one has so much candle wax on it. They will all get cleaned. I would like to keep the patina on them, but if they need clean like candle wax, they're gonna have to be shiny just to get them cleaned again. But anyways, so these are brass trumpet candlesticks holders. These ones are probably a set because they're all tiered. Maybe I might have to keep these for me. I have to see. Christmas is coming up and I'm thinking, do I want to keep these? I have no idea how I'm going to decorate for Christmas in my house. So that's why I'm like, oh, maybe I want to list them. But I had one of these listed. It sold like right away. So I was happy to pick these up. My Christmas stuff is like selling. So I have to keep picking up more Christmas stuff because it's already selling really quickly. Okay, this, I'm so happy I was able to find. We like left this estate sale to put stuff away and then we were gonna get my mom, and then I discovered this in their garage. I didn't know it was there, but I'd never seen a brass tray this large. It's an oval one. It has a bit of a scallop. It is sticky to hold. Like I hate touching it right now. It needs clean, but it will clean up really nicely. It actually has birds etched in there. I don't know if you can see it, but there's birds in the center. And it's probably made in India. Just look, has that look. It's a beautiful tray. I'm sure that will sell really quickly. Okay, speaking of big things, should I buy them? I bought this big thing. Oh my goodness, look how cool though. Yeah, I've never sold anything like this tree before. We gotta back the camera up. Okay. Let me get everything situated here. Okay, hopefully we can see the tree, right? Yeah, we can see the tree, but we might not be able to see me, which is okay. Okay, so it's a really interesting tree. I wish there was like a solid background because this is getting a little lost. But I'm not sure what metal it is. I actually think it might be brass because of the color. But it's on, I think, a burl wood base. It's definitely artist made. I don't really know the artist. I have to research it. But let me move the camera. Right here, I do see a little brass plaque. And I think that's the artist signature. I think it's G-E-R-D, GERD, I'm not sure. And 75, so probably he made this art piece in 1975. But I don't see damage on it. I think it's in good shape. It's dusty, but its little leaves have like a really pretty patina, like almost like copper does. I know they can like age things a certain way to make it have that kind of patina, but yeah, it's a beautiful piece. It was only $25. That's why I had to get it, because I'm like, well, this is a great price for this item. And let me flip the camera around again. And so I ended up getting it. Okay, this is the front of the piece right here. I know trees that kind of look like this, but they have like jade or gemstones. Those can sell really well. That's kind of what inspired me to pick this up. It's not the same thing, but it is the same kind of like bonsai tree with that same kind of look. So I'm hoping like buyers that are looking for those trees would be interested in this tree also. It's beautiful. It is a high quality artist piece made with good quality material. So this is so pretty. This is not going to be fun to ship. This is this is going to have to go in a really big box. So I'm sure the shipping is going to be pretty high on it, but it's just so cool. I want to offer it if someone's interested in that. Okay, so let's maybe bring the camera a little closer now. The next thing I picked up, there was a lot of copper I wanted to pick up. There was like copper pots I wanted to get, but other people were looking at them and they picked them up, which is totally fine. I got so many good stuff. I'm happy with what I got. So I was able to get this copper disher bowl, and my mom picked this up for me. And I thought all the copper went, and she picked this up for me. She's like, do you want this? I'm like, absolutely. It had a price of 10 on there. And it has a very pretty shape. It has a really pretty form. It has some like brass on the outside. I like that this bowl has feet, brass feet. I just sold a copper dish last night that I had posted very recently. It was very similar to this. It didn't have the feet, but it had brass handles and it was like the same shape. So I'm happy to rebuy something very similar because I think that would probably sell quickly again. So that was cool. I think this is my last item I picked up for Etsy. Ooh, we're spinning away. Okay. So last Etsy item, or maybe I'll keep it because it's so big. But yeah, isn't this awesome? This is a very large, this is definitely over a foot tall onyx vase, and it has the beautiful, I love the coloration in onyx. I love like the different tones of like green to sage green, browns, and like earthy reds. I think they're so beautiful. This is really heavy. They're always carved from one piece of stone. This is also going to be such a pain to ship, or you know, just like the price will be high because this weighs a lot. This might be around 10 pounds, and it's a little bit big. I didn't realize this in the estate sale, but this has a repair. Let me show you guys. Okay, so right here, there was a repair done because this is actually a piece of onyx that they put inside this void, and I think they filled it with different compounds like a resin and then something else here. So I did notice that. I'm trying to see if there's any other area. I thought there was another area around here that they did that, but I'm not seeing it right now. But I can see here that this was a repair. So yeah, so that, it's nice that it was repaired, but it is a little bit of a bummer that it has a repair to it. But regardless, it's still a really beautiful vase. Yeah, this is cool. I bought this for $25, so I could not resist it, even though it's gonna, be an expensive thing to ship. But yeah, that is really cool. I love this vase. They also had this vase on a table. It's a pedestals table. It is also made from onyx. It is so beautiful. I'm like, so torn on if I should have bought both of them. I know the vase is a lot easier to ship, even though it's going to cost a lot to ship because it's heavy and kind of a big piece. But the table's even bigger. It's like plant stand size, like little side table size. And it was made of onyx like this, the same look. It was on this thing together. They were priced separately. This was $25 and the table was $75. So I was kind of thinking of maybe going back tomorrow and getting the table because it would be half off. It might not be there if I go back, of course. So that was a thought I had. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that or not. If I do buy it, I would look into shipping it. I know there's like freight options to shipping. I've never gone down that route before. I'll have to figure it out. I don't know if you can ship freight on Etsy, so maybe it would be, I know you can definitely do it on eBay. So I don't know if maybe that would be an item I list on eBay, or if I buy the table, maybe I would just keep it because I really personally love onyx. So I'm like, well, maybe if it's too difficult for me to ship, maybe I would just keep it. So yeah, I feel like I got some really great stuff. I got stuff that, probably wouldn't end up at a thrift store, which is cool. And I will be listing these. I think I mentioned in my last video that I'm listing things on Etsy, like not all in one drop. I list like a couple items one day, next day a couple items. So I'll like photograph them and have them saved and then just like list them daily. I do that just because it helps the algorithm and my shop to keep getting promoted. So that's why I do that. So if you are interested in any of these things, you just want to purchase it, I'll put them up as soon as I can, but they will get listed, but it just might not be out all at once is what I'm trying to say. And this is the last little item. I got this for myself. I really like brass spoons. This one is stamped that it's made in Thailand. This is a very handsome spoon. I like the wood mixed with the brass. I think these are really cute. I do kind of use these, not just, I do use them as decoration, but like things like this I might use for like salt or sugar or something that's dry. I wouldn't recommend using anything for food with brass that isn't like a dry item. Like I actually use a brass spoon for like a bowl with nuts, like these are almonds. So like things that are dry, I will use brass spoons. So yeah, I'm excited to use this one. I think it's super cute. I love it. I was happy that this was there at the estate sale and it came home with me.
Bonus, I actually have one more item for Etsy I forgot about. I bought this mirror. It's very small. I thought it would be so cute in a lot of places, especially over a vanity that's really small. I thought that was so pretty. It's a solid wood frame. I love that it was like arched and curved, and the wood is like solid wood. And it had a little bit of a little chip on it that my mom took the mirror home to fix. She's really good at fixing those things. So that's why I didn't have it in the haul, but it will be listed also. Now, since I mentioned this item, I thought I'd pick up these photos. I actually still have this photo saved in my phone because I do kind of save the pictures of the things I want to get because they list the pictures online. So that was that brass canister. I kind of wanted to get this too. It's like a big copper clad container. It was gone, but it had a lot of dents. So that is totally okay that that was gone. And then the next one is a mirror. It was priced at $75. If it was priced lower, I would have picked that up also. And then I was kind of interested in those Wiseman, but I could not figure out who made them, so I just left those behind, but they were nice. And then here is like some of those copper pots and items that I also didn't get, but they were cool. They got a new home by someone else.
Find out some really interesting information about this art piece. It was very easy to find information on it since I was able to put in the name Gerd in there. So this is a art piece by Gerd Charlemagne, and he is an American artist who lived in San Francisco. He produced work, a lot of his work in the 70s, which this piece is actually from the 70s. It's from 1975. And his sculptures are actually considered to be brutalist. So I think this tree is also considered to be brutalist. And this patina in here is from a technique from torching, which is really interesting. I love the way that looks. I was able to find pieces from him, not a lot, but a few, but smaller items. I had not seen any tree this large or any item this large from him. He didn't just make trees, he made other things out of metal. And this happens to be a tree. So lovely. This is the front of the tree. You could probably position the leaves a little bit the way you like, and the branches since it's all metal, but it's really beautiful. I'm not sure how to price this or the value. I did find a tree on Cherish, very small, maybe like 1 foot tall, priced at $250, but this one's a lot larger. This is probably double the height of that tree and definitely a lot bigger and more intricate. So I'm not sure how I will price this or what platform I will put it on, but it's definitely a really beautiful tree. I can't believe I got it for $25. Isn't that amazing? It's so cool, so elegant. I'm happy to find it.
So I thought I would include the comp that I mentioned. It's a Cherish comp. It's not a sold one, but it's really the only tree I could find online. It's a small tree. It's very beautiful. It's listed at $250. If you made it to the end of the video, thanks for sticking around. I know it was a long video. I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of video, and I will catch you next time.